Despite the Qatar attack, US extends full support to Israel to destroy Hamas. Now, changing tones, Marco Rubio did not repeat his earlier criticism of Israel for striking Qatar. The US Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, has put the Trump administration's full support behind Benjamin Netanyahu in a visit to Jerusalem. The two held talks cementing the country's close alliance even as the Arab Islamist Summit of regional leaders gathered in Doha to denounce the unprecedented attack on Qatar last week. Rubio told reporters before departing from Washington that while Trump was not happy about the strike, it was not going to change the nature of our relationship with the Israelis. In public remarks standing alongside Netanyahu, Rubio did not mention the possibility of a ceasefire and did not repeat his earlier criticism of Israel for carrying out an airstrike in Doha, the capital of another close US ally, Qatar. Rubio shared Washington's priorities were now the liberation of Israeli hostages and the destruction of Hamas, when asked whether he would rule out further strikes on Qatar. Meanwhile, Netanyahu thanked the United States for their support and pledged to defeat Hamas so it no longer poses a threat to Israel.
There no longer should be there. Your presence here in Israel today is a clear message that America stands with Israel, and America has no better ally than Israel. It's obvious that Israel has no better ally than America. You've been a remarkable partner, and our alliance, I think, has been forged for ages.
Meanwhile, Netanyahu defended Israel's strike on Hamas leaders in Qatar, insisting it was a wholly independent decision by Israel.
It was conducted by us, and we assume full responsibility for it because we believe that terrorists should not be given a haven.
Calling Hamas's attack on Israel on October 7th an act of unparalleled barbarism, Rubio said that the group should cease to exist as an armed element that can threaten the peace and security of a region.
Hamas can no longer continue to exist as an armed element that threatens the peace and security not just of Israel but of the world, and that the people of Gaza deserve a better future, one that cannot begin until Hamas is eliminated and until all of the hostages, both living and deceased, are home.
Now, Rubio's two-day visit also represents a show of support for the increasingly isolated Israel as the United Nations holds what is expected to be a contentious debate next week on commitment to the creation of a Palestinian state. Rubio said Washington is focused on what comes next, including whether Qatar can help mediate. He also dismissed recent UN resolutions supporting Palestinian statehood as largely symbolic.
They have really no impact whatsoever in bringing us any closer to a Palestinian state.
Netanyahu and Rubio's meeting comes ahead of a UN General Assembly session next week, at which some leading US allies, including the UK, France, Canada, Australia, and Belgium, are expected to recognize the state of Palestine.